No more high. It looks good. Just keep it down. I love the song though. Oh my god. God damn.
Thank you so much, Drew.
Drew, haircut?
Yeah.
What did you get?
Last Wednesday.
What? I didn't know it.
Yeah, I wanted to tell No, I should have bad hair day sometimes.
He got it. Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Welcome everyone. Abby!
Honestly, I thought you'd be looking at me a lot more, but I guess not. That always sounds big. Well, I know, but like, that I could have done. Where's that? I was at the mall, but I was like, I had to have my phone. Yeah.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome. Everyone say hi to Miss Erdl.
Hello.
Hi, with us today. She teaches business class. So, some awesome electives that she teaches. So take all of her classes because she's one of the best teachers I know. So she's taking up them today. I think I heard Syra mention it, but what is
Let's start.
If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. Clap 3 times. Thank you. Syra, what's tomorrow? Late start. So Drew, what are we doing tomorrow in class?
Tomorrow we're going over the journal entries we have.
Yeah, so we're going over the journal entries because those are due tomorrow because it's a late start because we're reading. But not only reading, but what are we doing? Our first book club discussion. Exciting. Okay? Very exciting. Okay? Yes. RJ, where are we going to be tomorrow? Yes, we're going to be in the library tomorrow, so do not come here. Where are you going tomorrow? Excellent. Good. So, for our question of the day, I'm going to have you all meet up in your book club groups. Okay? Wait, class group times with you.
We'll go by Keith. We'll go by you.
I have, some of you are, your groups are too big. Okay, so I had to split you into smaller groups.
We have 2 people.
I don't remember, so you should be fine. So let me put up on the board what you're working on. I'm gonna give you like 4 or 5 minutes to work on it. So, who is leading the discussion tomorrow? That's what you have to decide. And then once you figure that out, discussion leader, come talk to me.
Where's ours?
We're the top left.
Wait, I thought, what's it called? Was it?
What do you put? I put what was on the sheet. Okay? So, Emma, Ava, Syra, I don't know what you're doing.
Where's Ryan?
Someone inside our house. Someone inside your house? All of you? Okay, so you 3 will be a group. Okay, so meet up, talk. So there will need to be some movement. Figure out who's in your group.
Hi guys! Hi guys, are you ready for our first discussion?
Hold on. Alright, you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the timer. Discussion leader, come talk to me.
I love
Akash.
After Drew? Yeah. She's gonna have to play
Okay, 1 minute left on my timer.
Among Us.
Oh, the TV show.
I've never seen an episode.
Can I just like wait here?
Alright, go ahead and find your seats again.
Dang, you tripping.
Okay, so good hard work. That was our timer. So tomorrow, you are going to sit with your group in the media center, and you are going to come up, the discussion leader will come up with questions. Okay? So think about what you've read so far in your book. There are going to be questions about like, what has interested you far in the book? Are you enjoying the book? You can also Google questions. Okay? You can Google questions. So discussion leader is in charge of that tomorrow. Any questions? All right, go ahead and get out your subjects, grammar, notes. Let's go over the agenda first. Kiara, will you read the homework for us? Did everybody see that, the homework?
You said that I gave you Starbucks, and you said that, okay, I'll give you.
subjects, instruction part 2, and toilets with the favorite song.
Yeah, good, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna have a quick grammar instruction and then we'll do our brain break. So in Notability, you should have out your grammar notes. So Notability, search for your grammar notes. And then show those to me once you have them. Good, I get you, Rena, I'm sorry. Good, Cole, good, Emma. Yes. Sarah, thank you. Good, Dylan. Yes, Drew, thank you, Emma. Emily, no, I called you Emma. Mommy, good. Good, Akash, Daniel, Abby. Thank you, Ava. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Keegan. Yes, Kiara, thank you. Jen, if you haven't yet, Nick, can I see yours? Thank you, Nick. Ari, you okay, turn to somebody near you. We worked on this last week. We struggled a little bit, so we're going to hit it again this week. What is the subject of a sentence? What is the subject of a sentence?
We learned that all
You have your notes in front of you. Jay, you got it?
the main idea. I thought it was gonna take so tired. You gotta fall all the way back and down.
Okay. Abby, you wanna help us out? I heard that you got it.
Is a part of a sentence that's doing or being?
Yes. The part of the sentence, Drew and Emma, that is doing or being. Good, good, good. So, last week, we talked about identifying subjects of questions. Okay, so you should already have this written down. Okay, identifying subjects of questions. So, in a question, it's never the first word, right? Because the first word is always that question word. Right? So you already have this written down, but I wanted to review it. Because in your grammar practice this week, you will have these kind of questions. So, in the first sentence, have you seen Janine today? RJ, what is the subject?
You.
You, right? It's not Janine who's seen, it's you, right? Have you seen Janine today? Okay. Did they always run to school? Aaron, who is running in this question? Uh-huh. That is our subject, right? The thing that is doing or being. Okay, so now, the new information. This is new. Subjects are not always alive. Right, so like, I'm alive, a bunny rabbit is alive, but like this desk is not alive. But I could say the desk is in the room, okay, and the desk is that subject. So I want you to write down, subjects are not always alive. Sometimes they're items or ideas. Sometimes they're items or ideas. You can see everyone typing this. Sometimes subjects are items or ideas. Okay, so Nick, will you help us out with this first one? What Amanda said inspired me to take juggling lessons. What inspired me?
What Amanda said.
Yeah, what Amanda said. Right, it wasn't Amanda alone who inspired me, it's the words that she said. So it's that whole phrase is our subject. Okay, so it's a little weird. So see what in a sentence is being or doing. Where Harold has been all week is impossible to know for sure. Okay, Emma, what about for this one? What is impossible to know for sure? What is impossible to know for sure?
Where Harvard's been all week.
Huh? Yep. Right, so that whole phrase, not where Harold, but where Harold has been all week, right, is impossible. How my costume will look, right, that is what's a mystery. And then Ayati, will you help us with this last one? Yesterday, what you said made me proud. What made me proud, Ayati?
What the person said.
Yeah, what the person said, right? So you select that whole phrase. Okay, so we have a couple more examples. David, help us out with this last one. What requires a lot of hard work? Right. Astronaut requires a lot of hard work? No, it's becoming the astronaut. Okay? Does anyone have any questions about this? Okay. So this is just a continuation of last week. Alright, so figuring out what is the subject of the sentence. This will then help us determine, is a sentence a fragment or a run-on, or is it complete? Okay, so this is one of those building blocks that we need to make sure we have. Okay, so this week, when is your homework due? For Nordic? Friday, right? Same as usual. So, we have the optional practice and the mandatory practice. Okay, hold up your fingers. Which one do you have to do? The optional or the mandatory? Optional and mandatory. Good. You have to do the mandatory. Okay, so Akash, why would I also give you this optional practice? Excellent. Good. Right? Because this is a sign. If you don't do well on the mandatory quiz, you check all your answers, you're starting to understand it, that's a sign that you need more practice. Right? So do more practice. I know last week some of you did the practice really early in the week, and then by Friday when the quiz came, you kind of forgot again. So Thursday night, do a little of the optional practice. Refresh, really help yourself learn these concepts. Okay? So it's always there to help you learn more. Questions? All right, so this is due on Friday. Do the practice and check those answers. All right, movement break. So I didn't get an official email from Keegan, but we'll either do a who are you unless there's something you got right now.
Snowball.
That you're ready for.
I said the snowball.
Snowball? All right, so I need everyone to close their iPads and get out a pencil. Share pencils if you do not have a pencil. Close those iPads. We're all done here.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I just want to be a good game. You know, I want to do it. No. I have a little bit of respect for mangoes to the fact that it's like 250 years in If you Murray did win, that'd be nice, but also I kind of want Ramsey and
I've already had a chance.
How does the pencils up?
that Super Bowl is so boring.
Alright. Keegan, what do you want people to write down today? For the RJ, Abby, Ryan, Syra.
Favorite thing to eat after working out?
You already did favorite thing to eat.
After working out.
That's protein.
Creatine.
What's your favorite place to travel? If you could go anywhere in the world?
Already did that. We did.
Italy.
Yeah, we already did that. Yeah. What about like favorite midnight snack?
Alright, this team really wants to do food, so we're gonna do food. Favorite midnight snack, go. Favorite thing to eat in the middle of the night. Favorite thing to eat in the middle of the night. Once you got it, crumble it up. Okay, does everyone remember what we do now? And what do we have to do in the hallway? You can hear me clap once. You can hear me clap twice. You can hear me clap 3 times. Okay, Keegan, what are the rules when we're in the hallway?
No yelling.
No running or disrupting class.
Yeah, so it is a
And
silent
don't be as loud as it comes.
snowball fight.
That's true.
A silent snowball fight. Okay, otherwise we lose the privilege. And watch my fingers, I'm gonna be counting down. Everyone ready? Okay, ready? 5 Cougars, it's gonna be our new team. Fingers on the lead. 5 Cougars, alright, go. Go, go. Once you step out that door, mouth shut. No face shots. Cover up those noses, please.
Wait, what do we have to?
Favorite midnight snack?
Alright, back in, grab a pillow, back in.
You know here's the best one. Fish. Goldfish. That's a good food, bro.
Did you get my toast?
No way I got one. Drew. Guys, this tastes so good. Minus the Sprinkles Bark, it tastes so good. Oreos with peanut butter.
Hear me clap 4 times. Hey, did anyone not get one? Okay, let's go around. Rapid fire. What's the food? Okay, we're not gonna, hold on, we're going around. Watch my fingers. Okay, great, go.
Oreos with peanut butter.
Chips and bar.
What?
Bark.
That's what I got.
Let's say it's chocolate.
Ice cream.
Say toast.
Yeah, toast. Goldfish.
Your mom jokes? That was like 3rd grade, right?
Okay.
Go.
We're still in the same.
Oh, boring.
Mine says, my kitty. Oreo ice cream. Ice cream or ramen. Toast.
Eric was on his new smartwatch. Come on. Alright, go back there. Tiara. What do you want? Dana? Hey, we're being rude. We love our people when other people are talking. Say it again, David? Why not?
Somebody
Somebody said P.
B?
P.
Somebody said what?
P.
Leaves with some bars. Alright, we have themes.
Oh,
A snack. A snack.
Alright, well done. Okay, so. You want to do your name standing, or do you want me to move it 10 seconds?
No one said mine.
Actually, put
I
it on
think
the
we
ground.
should just leave it.
Alright.
Green.
Ready?
Oh!
Okay.
Do I make this? I'm dropping out.
Ooh, Dave. Okay, if you made your sets, please pick up the rest of the balls. Everyone else?
RJ, you made that. RJ, you made that. RJ.
Alright, Jay made it, Angela, Jay made it, Emily did.
Keegan.
That's more of a punch.
No, that's like pride in here, Emily.
It's other than this. Or not, I guess.
Wow, did you see that letter people moment? Okay. Well done, everyone. So now, if you weren't here on Friday, we're going to find a favorite song. Okay? And download the lyrics or copy the lyrics. If you were here on Friday, open up those lyrics. And notability.
I was doing my quiz on Friday.
I never
What did you get?
Eric, I'm watching you. Tetris is not more interesting than my face.
What you trying to mean about that? What you trying to say about it? Tetris.
That my face is more interesting.
I was doing my
So download a song into notability. Song lyrics.
Yo, there's a lot of
So copy it. Okay, once you have it, show it to me. Kiara, Cole, Jay, Dylan. Oh, thank you very much. Jay, got you.
So what? 15 bucks.
Okay. Wait, what did you just show me?
Drew, show me.
What did you just show me?
I did, I already did.
No, notability.
You can hear me clap once. You can hear me clap twice. Hear me clap 3 times. Okay. iPad's down for a second because I know not everyone found their lyrics on Friday because they were absent. So let me see your beautiful faces. Eric, I'm gonna take that right off your wrist. Alright, iPad's down. Let me see your faces. So let's see what we remember. Okay, don't shout it out. Gosh, I'm looking at you. Don't shout it out.
Shout what?
Raise your hand. What does the T stand for in toilets? All right, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So many hands. Okay, shout it out. Oh, yeah, you all are so good. Theme. Okay, raise your hand for O. O is a little harder. Okay, shout it out.
Oh, meaning.
Yes. Okay, I'm changing it. Are you ready? A lot of you on your assessment put your theme and overall meaning were very similar. Okay? I want you to think of overall meaning instead. Overall summary. Okay? Yes. No. Summary versus theme. What is the theme of a poem? What's the theme of something?
The message.
The message, Eric, add on.
Idea kind of
The main idea. Someone add on more. Emma?
The message is what I'm supposed to get to.
Good. Yep. Everyone's iPads are closed. Why is this corner distracted? Being rude. So, good. Theme, right? The overall message, the meaning, what the author, poet is trying to tell you about. That deeper insight into life. Summary is what's happening in the poem. Okay, so if the theme is that love never dies, and in the poem, the speaker is talking about like an apple tree as a symbol for that, right? As a metaphor. Then the summary would be a girl is walking through an orchard and she sees an apple tree and compares that to how love never dies. So that is the summary versus the theme. Okay, so a little change. I, raise your hand for I. Let me see. Do you remember what I stands for? All right, shout it out. Images. Yes, images. Raise your hand for L. All right, shout it out. Language. And literary devices. Maybe the library is a symbol. Language. If you're like Miss Gibbs, somehow I still don't know what a metaphor is. Go back to language. What words are being used? All right, today's the last day people can move seats. We're going back to our assigned seats after today. What are their vivid language? Okay. What words are repeated? All right. E. Raise your hand for E. Let me see. Raise your hand. Ooh, only a couple on this one. All right. Dylan.
Ending.
Good.
What?
Ending. How does the poem end? That matters. The last words. Yeah, help us out. Yeah, and Kiara, what is tone? Gotcha. Right, tone, the author's attitude. Okay, S. Eric? Speaker. So sometimes the author is the speaker, but sometimes not. Okay, so who is speaking in the poem? Any questions about these? Yeah, I'm sorry. Do you have a question about it, or you were answering for speaker? Yeah. Good, good, right? So the S at the end is our speaker. So now, don't move yet. You are going to do this in the next, hold on, I can do math, 28 minutes. Nope, 18 minutes. 18 minutes. You're going to do this for your song. Okay, but don't move yet. I want you to start with imagery and language and literary devices. Highlight and then write down toilets at the end or next to it. Okay, start here. This is the easiest, best place to start. And then I will call out directions as we go. If you don't have a song, find a song that has a lot of images, literary devices. Okay, ask me if you need help. Keegan, did you have a question?
I know Melanie Martinez. What song is it?
Oh my gosh. I have no idea.
My favorite song is Melanie Martinez. It's such a good song.
Oh, it was just
They said that they don't have stuff.
If you do
I like Jesse. When I go Jesse, Mitchell, LSK.
I used to watch them all the time. What is language and literature? Is that a language?
That's literally that part of the song is what made that song.
Don't say here every day. How do you find language and literature?
So for language, think about what's vivid.
It's good, right?
Like, is there a word that's repeated a lot? Is there anything that stands out?
No, it doesn't make my ears.
For real? You should still be using those.
Then give it to us.
It's just the brownie more.
You say that I'm just
Yeah.
What do you think the word
You don't gotta lie, you said 6.
Nick, that means we're gonna have to change all of our stuff and then go to the meeting.
I'm not going to the
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, the meeting right afterwards, we have to film, we have to be changed already, we have to stop ready, so we
What
have to
meeting?
change.
What meeting?
The baseball meeting.
Oh, you're going to it?
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was saying, we have to change into our basketball uniform, put our like.
No,
Yeah.
you said you can just go after.
Yeah, I get, and then.
I don't know anything.
You know what, Nick, that's what, Nick, there's no time to change after.
We still have an hour just to watch film, so we can.
That's alliteration, bro.
What?
Yo, that's not alliteration right
I went over to his house one time, we talked about
Okay, I can tell you the meeting, so.
Yeah, I got this.
Are you wanting to?
what am I supposed to do? I have to.
Oh my god, yo.
We're just gonna do that, right? No, soft.
It's like all the basketball people then
Yes, I did, Robert, when you came to my butt.
How dare you disrespect?
Where's she?
Yes, you did. No, I didn't eat it. You know?
Okay. You can hear me clap once? Hear me clap twice? Hear me clap 3 times? Hear me clap 4 times? Okay, so.
It was a fire song.
That's a great song, Skips.
I saw Skips.
Okay, so now that you found imagery and language and literary devices, I want you to look for tone. The words that you found, the significant words, how do they help you determine what the author's attitude is? Okay? Google tone words if you need to. But figure out what is the author's attitude, the speaker's attitude in this poem. Are they heartbroken? Are they angry? Are they pessimistic? Okay? After you do that, write a sentence for the theme. Okay? So I want you to look for tone and then theme. Okay. Go. Let me check in with Abby.
Like put stars up there, like one letter.
Ask us to hear you.
I mean, yeah. Page 15, Shayla, because I just got it.
What if I can't never find it? These look like they got fire.
Wait, Nick, it's at 35 or 40? 35?
Kiki, you play baseball? Why you play baseball?
I'm on 2 teams.
I don't want to.
What I chose you was
My whole family's on it.
it's so great. It's almost over, so I mean, I was pretty good.
I was gonna say the word. You have to. You have to.
Nick, what position you play?
First base and pitcher.
What do you play?
How fast you get?
Third base and catcher.
I still want to say.
I'll play Fortnite.
Ryan. You played swimming and then quit it.
No, I gotta.
I'm not doing buckles all the time. What you doing? If Keegan can make it for this one, I can make it on
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm joking, Keegan. You're still like a lot better than me. Yeah, I suck at basketball. I think I'm watching beat. I think we used to play basketball. I have a team that missed one shot.
Oh, there's a lot of that.
Yeah, it's like all written.
That's why I really stopped her. Oh, I'm pitching, like, I don't want to do that, so I was giving this, they're playing football.
I don't even play
My bad.
Well, not like you play.
It feels special.
Not like.
Yeah, left field might go left field.
Right field is the worst.
You play center, bro? Yeah, so we only have to do imagery, language, and D.
That's where I'm gonna start. If you do that, you'll be on.
There's no way that
No, Rishi looked like he's a
I'm Ryan. You don't eat this.
Oh my god.
Okay, when you have finished with imagery, language, speaker, and theme, do the other ones. Okay, you're doing all of the toilets.
That's true, that's true. That's right.
Is this homework?
Is it due for a grade?
Sadness. Sorrow.
Bad day.
She's what you call.
I know, but okay, let me get like
So after the last time we did this,
That's different, that's different, that's college. They're putting it together.
I had to have
I don't know how that's.
That's gonna be my. Butterflies, bro.
Jill else had a shirt. What's the theme of this?
Yeah, try paint.
Yeah, I know.
I can't get
Which means I don't want to trigger.
Okay, I gotta add green now,
You play every person.
Yeah.
It's so stupid, and that's allowed for something.
Real? You have an Xbox? Xbox One.
I have the Xbox on
I just got it. It was free to me.
My best friend's 97. No, it's not. Always going to the auction because like it's because like the middle of the day, the market's
You can get cards by doing it.
I stopped playing because like it's so easy to get 99. It's not even worth it.
You don't have to. What's your weekly tuition? It's not. Maher, 24. 24. Really?
I didn't get that.
Boys, no.
Alright, what is your homework? Song. Your reading journal. Yeah, free reading journal. Hey, get back in here. Get back in here, all the way in. All the way in. Abby, David, keep moving back. So you're to 5.
I did one journal last night.
Oh, that's right. So the journal.
Come on, boy.